to a story we've been following for you since February.
Yeah, just a tragedy in Barnwell County, South Carolina, beginning with information on a missing young lady, 17-year-old Malaysia Hogg. The search lasted about 2 weeks to try to find her. The ending tragic. She had apparently been killed, and now the legal proceedings begin. Here's Aiken Bureau Chief Sean Cabbage-Stalk.
62-year-old Jacqueline Reed is charged with 2 counts of murder. Investigators say forensic evidence found at her home linked her to the crime.
All right, let's dive into the shocking story of a 63-year-old woman who stabbed a 17-year-old girl and her baby over a man. Can you believe it? Stay tuned to uncover the details of this disturbing incident. In this tragic event, the gravity of violence in personal relationships collides in a horrific manner. It's essential to understand the context and the implications of such a violent act. The situation at hand is incredibly complex, with dangerous escalation and twisted motives at play. The dynamics of relationships and emotions have led to a disturbing turn of events that resulted in this heinous crime.
A pregnant teenager stabbed to death. 62-year-old Jacqueline Reed is facing 2 counts of murder for the death of the Barnwell teenager Malaysia Hogg and her unborn child. Good evening, I'm Richard Rogers. SLED says the suspect stabbed that 17-year-old expectant mother multiple times. Hallie Turner spoke with the teenager's family tonight about the arrest of an alleged killer and the connection between the victim and the suspect. Hallie?
Yeah, Richard, Malaysia's aunt tells me they don't know the suspect. Malaysia was days away from giving birth to her baby girl, London, when she disappeared 4 months ago. Her family says they leaned on their faith, knowing the truth would come to light, but they never imagined this outcome.
After 4 months of tears, sleepless nights, and questions without answers, one question remains. Why?
She really has hurt us. She's taken away not only one person in our lives, but 2 people. I just want to know why.
Judy Hogg's talking about 62-year-old Jacqueline Reed, charged with killing Hogg's niece, Malaysia.
Everybody should be trying to get their life right, but 60? And then you go and take a child she just had turned 17. And then on top of that, she was pregnant. You know, I've really had angry emotions.
Investigators say the 17-year-old was found dead in February with multiple stab wounds. They found her in this ditch in Barnwell.
All I can say is people are evil and sick.
SLED says the ditch isn't far from the suspect's home, and they found evidence of the crime there too. Just days before she died, Malaysia was expected to give birth to baby London.
You have to be sick with hate to do someone like that. Anybody, better yet, a child. And then to know that she was finna have her baby in less than a day or 2, that's it.
Hogg says while the new charges bring a sense of peace, all she can think about are her niece's final moments.
I know she probably was like, I can't believe I'm dying like this. I'm pregnant. And I try not to think about it because, it really hurts. And I don't want to cry right now, but just know I did cry tears of joy this morning, and I'm happy.
She says determined to keep her faith, knowing Malaysia and London join her sister, Malaysia's mother, as guardian angels.
Talked to the funeral home director. We were not able to see because of the condition. She said that she put the baby in her arm, so she did get to hold her baby.
Now, as for the suspect, Jacqueline Reed, she will come face to face with the Hogg family tomorrow in court. And Judy says she's ready to keep fighting for justice.
Certainly a sad story with those new details tonight. Hallie, thanks for the update there.
Special tribute to 17-year-old Malaysia Hogg, who was found here on Sunday afternoon. She went missing on Valentine's Day, but her death is leaving the family shocked and devastated.
Make sure you just tell your babies that you love them, because you never know the last time that you're gonna. Don't know the last time you're gonna see your babies.
The Hogg family heartbroken after the Barnwell Police Department found the young girl on Sunday afternoon, less than a mile from her home. But some from the community say this tragedy could have been avoided had law enforcement done a bigger search.
I got to respond back that law enforcement wasn't done doing what they had to do. They haven't done nothing. Nothing at all. except for sit back, it seems like, and just let this stuff go by, and they don't do nothing.
But the Hogg family says authorities were a significant help to them, though the outcome was not what they wanted.
They were in contact with me every day to let me know the little details that was going on, and I was keeping them informed of the things. So no, I don't think so. I think they did an excellent job. My sister passed away 3 years ago, and losing her, it was like losing my sister all over again. She meant everything.
The family says a funeral for Malaysia will be held in the coming days. In the meantime, the sheriff's office is also still looking for 48-year-old Michael Still, who's been missing since last week. If you have any information on any of these cases, you're encouraged to contact them. In Barnwell County, Graham Lee, WJBF, News Channel 6.
And in Barnwell County now, a 62-year-old woman is in custody charged with 2 counts of murder. An arrest warrant reveals that Jacqueline Reed stabbed 17-year-old Malaysia Hogg several times with a sharp weapon back in February. Hogg was 40 weeks pregnant at the time. Her body was found near Reed's home. Now, Reed is booked into the Barnwell County Detention
To a story we've been following for you since February.
Yeah, just a tragedy in Barnwell County, South Carolina, beginning with information on a missing young lady, 17-year-old Malaysia Hogg. The search lasted about 2 weeks to try to find her. The ending tragic. She had apparently been killed, and now the legal proceedings begin. Here's Aiken Bureau Chief Sean Cabbage-Stalk.
62-year-old Jacqueline Reed is charged with 2 counts of murder. Investigators say forensic evidence found at her home linked her to the crime.
Recently, she's been only excited about having this baby. That's what's been on her mind, having this baby.
Malaysia Hogg was reported missing on Valentine's Day. She was days away from delivering her daughter, London Charity. Her body was discovered February 18th in a ditch near Perry and Main Streets in Barnwell.
I fell out. I was crying. My mind was in a whirlwind.
62-year-old Jacqueline Reed was arrested July 1st in connection with her death.
I just can't believe that she actually did this. Like, I asked her several times, like, have you saw Malaysia? And she looked right at me and was like, no. And knowing the whole time that she already had did this to my baby.
Tensions were high as Reed appeared in court Tuesday. She refused to speak with the judge, who ultimately denied her bond.
I need you to speak where the court can hear you. With an attorney? You don't want to talk to me. Okay.
Investigators say during a search of her home, forensic evidence was found that linked her to Malaysia's death.
I want to know why she took 2 kids' life. That's what I'm talking about. Coming down my house and sitting in my yard, call my Uncle Joe, call me on my cousin Bobby, all that stuff. No, they trying to kill my little cousin.
Family members expressed their raw emotions as they saw Reed in court.
Because she's heartless. I mean, if I took someone's life and I saw how the family was affected by it, I would have to be, show some kind of concern, say I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done it, but she's heartless.
A motive has not been released. And SLED is continuing to investigate, and there's still a number that you can call to give information in Malaysia Hogg's death. We have that information on WJBF.com. In Barnwell County, I'm Aiken Bureau Chief Sean Cabbage-Stalk, WJBF News Channel 6.
Like what it do, ayy. I just put her to little shawty swerving in that cool, ayy. Cheeky, if I don't love nobody, put it on.